Hello and welcome. It's so nice to see you here. My name is Sam, I'm your English tutor, and I'm here to help you learn. Today, we are going to learn something very useful. We are going to learn how to talk about your country in English.
This topic is very important. Why? Because when you meet new people, they often ask about your home. Maybe you travel. Maybe you meet someone from another country. Maybe you talk to a friend online. You can tell them about your country. It is a friendly thing to do. It helps you make new friends. It is a very common topic. Today, you will learn simple words and sentences to talk about your country. Today's topic is talking about your country. When you meet someone new, it is very common to talk about where you are from. In this lesson, you will learn the key parts of this conversation. You will learn how to say the name of your country, where it is, what the capital city is, and a little about the weather and food. These are simple, friendly things to share. Let's start with the most basic and important sentence. To tell someone your country, you say, "I am from," and then you say the name of your country. Listen to these examples. I am from Japan. I am from Germany. I am from Canada. I am from Argentina. This sentence is very useful. You can use it to answer the question, where are you from? Now, people often want to know more. They might want to know where your country is on the map. We talk about this using continents. A continent is a very big area of land. The main continents are Europe, Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Australia, and Antarctica. To talk about this, you can say, my country is in, and then say the continent. Here are some examples. My country is in Europe. For example, Poland, Italy, or France. My country is in Asia. For example, Thailand, India, or South Korea. My country is in South America. For example, Chile, Colombia, or Peru. This helps the other person understand the location of your country in the world. Next, let's talk about the capital city. The capital city is the most important city in a country. It is often where the government is. It is good to know the name of your capital city. To talk about it, you can say, the capital city of my country is, or you can say, my capital city is. Listen to these examples. The capital city of my country is London. This is for the United Kingdom. My capital city is Ankara. This is for Turkey. The capital city of my country is Cairo. This is for Egypt. The capital city of my country is Seoul. This is for South Korea. Another interesting thing to talk about is the weather. Weather means if it is hot, cold, sunny, rainy, or snowy. You can describe the general weather in your country. You can say, the weather in my country is, and then use an adjective. For example, the weather in my country is warm, or the weather in my country is very cold in winter, or the weather in my country is hot and humid in summer. Here are more examples. In the north of my country, the weather is cold. In the south, it is warm. The weather in my country is usually mild and rainy. Summer in my country is very sunny and dry. Finally, food is a wonderful topic. Every country has special and popular foods. To talk about this, you can say, a popular food in my country is, or we eat a lot of, in my country. Let's hear some examples. A popular food in my country is pizza. This is from Italy. We eat a lot of rice and fish in my country. This could be from Japan. A popular food in my country is curry. This could be from India. In my country, people love to eat barbecue. Now, let's put all these parts together into one small description. Imagine you are from Mexico. You can say, I am from Mexico. My country is in North America. The capital city is Mexico City. The weather is usually sunny and warm. A popular food here is tacos. Let's try another example for a different country. Imagine you are from Vietnam. You can say, I am from Vietnam. My country is in Asia. The capital city is Hanoi. The weather is often hot and rainy. A popular food in my country is pho, which is a noodle soup. You can make your description short or a little longer. You can choose the information you want to share. Remember the key parts: your country's name, its continent, its capital city, the general weather, and one popular food. With these simple sentences, you can have a very nice conversation about your home. Today, we will learn the most important words for talking about your country. Let's look at each word, understand its meaning, and see how to use it in a sentence. We will take our time with each one. First, the word country. A country is a land with its own people, its own government, and its own name. It is a nation. For example, Japan is a country. Brazil is a country. Nigeria is a country. When you say, my country, you mean the nation you are from. Let's see an example sentence. My country is beautiful in the spring. Another example, I love the mountains in my country. The next word is capital city. The capital city is the most important city in a country. Usually, the government leaders work in the capital city. Every country has one capital city. For example, Paris is the capital city of France. Berlin is the capital city of Germany. Canberra is the capital city of Australia. Let's see an example sentence. The capital city of Egypt is Cairo. Another example, I visited my capital city last year. Now let's look at the word continent. A continent is a very, very large area of land on Earth. There are 7 continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. Countries are located inside continents. For example, Italy is in the continent of Europe. Kenya is in the continent of Africa. Argentina is in the continent of South America. Let's see an example sentence. China is a very big country in the continent of Asia. Another example, my country is on the continent of Europe. Another important word is weather. Weather describes what the air and sky are like outside. Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it cold? Is it windy? We talk about the weather every day. When we talk about a country's weather, we talk about the typical conditions. For example, the weather in Singapore is often hot and rainy. The weather in Norway can be very cold and snowy in winter. Let's see an example sentence. The weather in my country is perfect in October. Another example, I like the weather here because it is usually sunny. Finally, we have the word popular. Popular describes something that many people know and like. When we say a food is popular in a country, it means many people in that country eat it and enjoy it. For example, pasta is popular in Italy. Sushi is popular in Japan. Tacos are popular in Mexico. Let's see an example sentence. Coffee is a popular drink in my country. Another example, football is a very popular sport here. Let's practice all these words together in one longer example. We're talking about my country, Portugal. Portugal is on the continent of Europe. The capital city of my country is Lisbon. The weather in Lisbon is usually warm and sunny.
A popular food in Portugal is a fish dish called bacalhau. Remember these 5 words: country, capital city, continent, weather, and popular. These words are your key to talking about your home in English. We use is for one thing, one place, or one idea. Look at the sentences. My country is big. The capital city is London. The weather is nice. We use am to talk about ourselves with I. I am from Egypt. I am happy to talk about my country. We use in to talk about location. My country is in Asia. I live in the capital city.
Today, we learned how to talk about your country. You learned to say, I am from country. You learned to talk about the continent and say, my country is in continent. You learned to name the capital city. You learned to describe the weather. And you learned to talk about popular food in your country. This is very useful for conversation.
Thank you very much for watching and learning with me today. You did a great job. If you liked this video, please give it a like. It helps me a lot. Please subscribe to the channel for more simple English lessons. Write in the comments below, tell me one sentence about your country. I would love to read it. Goodbye for now, and see you next time.